stop scrolling. This message is not random. If you found this on January 25th, 2026, or any day surrounding this moment, understand something quietly powerful is already in motion. 2026 is not just another calendar shift. It is a structural year, a year where frequency matters more than force, a year where alignment determines acceleration. You have likely felt it building, the subtle restlessness, the sense that old strategies no longer produce the same results, the awareness that pushing harder is not the answer. You may feel suspended between timelines, no longer who you were, not fully anchored into who you are becoming. That is not confusion. That is recalibration. The universe runs on timing, on cycles, on precise energetic architecture, and 2026 marks the convergence of multiple vibrational currents that are restructuring how manifestation works on Earth. This is not about panic. It is about preparation. The old paradigm rewarded effort without awareness. The new frequency rewards coherence. The old structure allowed scattered energy. The new structure amplifies aligned intention. What you carry in your energy field now will echo throughout this entire year. And this is where Arcturian frequencies enter the conversation. The Arcturian field is not mythology in the way people assume. It is a higher bandwidth stream of consciousness associated with advanced harmonic intelligence. Think of it as an upgraded operating system for the human energy body. Where other cosmic influences activate emotion, the Arcturian stream activates architecture. It reorganizes the subtle body. It fine-tunes the chakra system so that manifestation becomes a byproduct of coherence rather than struggle. Why now? Because Earth's magnetic field is shifting in measurable ways. Solar cycles are intensifying. Collective nervous systems are overloaded. When planetary and solar structures shift simultaneously, human biofields respond. Some people experience this as anxiety, others as sudden clarity, others as exhaustion. Many of you feel both expansion and contraction in the same week. That is not regression. That is integration pressure. 2026 amplifies whatever is unbalanced. If your root chakra is unstable, you may experience financial insecurity even when opportunities are present. If your throat chakra is blocked, conversations that could elevate you will feel strained. If your crown is misaligned, you will chase signs instead of embodying wisdom. This phase is not about action. It is about restraint. The universe is watching how you respond, not how fast you move. Right now, the energetic invitation is simple. Upgrade your blueprint before the acceleration begins. You may feel tested in subtle ways, delays, miscommunications, temporary slowdowns. Do not interpret these as punishment. They are calibration checkpoints. The universe is measuring your internal alignment before granting external momentum. The Arcturian stream teaches that the human chakra system is not just 7 spinning wheels. It is a sophisticated antenna array. Each chakra corresponds to a dimensional bandwidth. When aligned properly, your system becomes a transmitter and receiver of coherent frequency. But most people attempt to manifest from fragmented energy. They visualize abundance while carrying fear. They speak about love while holding resentment. They pray for purpose while doubting their worth. Mixed signals create mixed outcomes. In 2026, mixed signals dissolve slower than before. The lag time between thought and manifestation is shortening. This is why emotional mastery becomes non-negotiable. You may notice heightened sensitivity. You may feel people's moods more intensely. You may crave solitude. That is your field asking for refinement. Arcturian alignment does not demand belief. It requires openness. It requires willingness to observe your internal architecture without judgment. Ask yourself quietly, where do I leak energy? Where do I overextend? Where do I silence myself? Where do I cling to control? These questions are not criticisms. They are coordinates. 2026 will reward those who refine rather than react. It will amplify those who align rather than chase. And if you are here listening to this message, your system is already responding. This is your wake-up call. Not dramatic, not urgent in a fearful way, but precise. The timing is not accidental. The structure is intentional. Before acceleration, there is attunement. Before expansion, there is stabilization. The universe does not rush alignment. But once alignment is achieved, it does not delay manifestation. And you are closer than you realize. In the next chapter, we will decode Arcturian wisdom more deeply. Not in abstraction, but in practical energetic terms. You will begin to understand how these frequencies interact with your chakra system and what early signs of attunement actually feel like in the body. Stay with me. The structure is unfolding exactly on time. Take a slow breath before we continue. Not because you are behind, not because you are overwhelmed, but because your system is adjusting. Even listening to this conversation begins the process of attunement. Arcturian wisdom is often described in mystical language, but today we will speak about it in grounded terms. Think of Arcturian frequency as a coherent harmonic pattern. It does not override your free will. It does not invade your field. It simply stabilizes distortion when invited. Most cosmic streams amplify emotion. Some intensify intuition. Others activate ambition. Arcturian current is different. It reorganizes structure. It is architectural intelligence. It fine-tunes your energetic grid so that what flows through you is clear, stable, and sustainable. This is why 2026 matters, because Earth itself is undergoing structural recalibration. Solar cycles have entered a heightened phase. Magnetic shifts are subtly influencing the human nervous system. The collective field is more reactive, more sensitive, more transparent. You may have noticed your reactions are faster. Your fatigue feels deeper. Your intuition sharper. Your tolerance for chaos lower. That is not weakness. That is sensitivity to structural change. Arcturian frequency interacts with the chakra system as if it were upgrading wiring. The chakras are not symbolic. They are electromagnetic vortices that interface with the nervous system and endocrine system. When misaligned, you experience emotional noise. When coherent, you experience clarity without force. The Arcturian perspective sees your chakra system as a 7-level antenna array, each center tuning into a bandwidth of reality. Root connects you to survival coding and material density. Sacral connects to creative polarity and relational exchange. Solar plexus governs identity and will. Heart anchors harmonic coherence. Throat transmits vibrational truth. Third eye decodes perception. Crown integrates universal intelligence. When one center is distorted, the entire system compensates. When two are misaligned, you feel internal contradiction. When several are congested, life feels heavy, even if circumstances are neutral. You may recognize this. Perhaps you are outwardly successful, but inwardly unsettled. Perhaps opportunities appear, but something inside hesitates. Perhaps you feel called to speak, but silence yourself. These are not personality flaws. They are energetic cross signals. Arcturian attunement begins with coherence, not intensity. You will not feel fireworks. You may feel quiet. You may feel subtle warmth along the spine. You may feel pressure at the forehead. Some experience gentle tingling in the palms or crown. Others notice emotional neutrality where there was once reactivity. Early signs of attunement are often misunderstood because they feel calm rather than dramatic, and the human mind equates calm with stagnation. But calm is coherence. In 2026, emotional extremes will exhaust quickly. Dramatic cycles will collapse faster. The universe is reducing tolerance for chaotic oscillation. You are being invited into steadiness. This phase isn't about action. It's about refinement. The universe is watching how you respond, not how loudly you declare. If you are being tested right now, notice the theme. Are you being challenged to speak with integrity? To release control? To trust timing? These are chakra calibration points. Arcturian energy does not remove your lessons. It stabilizes your perception so you can move through them without fragmentation. There is something else you may feel. Disinterest in old distractions. Conversations that once entertained you may now feel draining. Environments that once stimulated you may feel overstimulating. This is not isolation. It is filtration. Your antenna is recalibrating. But there is caution here. Avoid forcing spiritual identity. Avoid declaring yourself fully activated. Avoid comparing your experiences to others. Comparison distorts alignment. The Arcturian field responds to sincerity, not performance. You may also notice increased dream activity, vivid imagery, symbolic encounters, architectural shapes or geometric light patterns appearing in meditation. These are not random hallucinations. They are the mind translating higher harmonic data into visual language. If you wake between 3 o'clock and 4 a.m., this can be a natural recalibration window. Do not panic. Do not label it insomnia immediately. Sit quietly, breathe. Often downloads occur in stillness. But remember this clearly. Integration must be grounded. Drink water. Rest. Move your body. Alignment is not escape from physicality. It is deeper embodiment. The Arcturian stream emphasizes stability before expansion. In 2026, those who rush will feel friction. Those who anchor will feel flow. What is quietly aligning for you right now is not loud. It is subtle. A conversation forming. A decision clarifying. A relationship recalibrating. Something is shifting beneath the surface. You may think nothing is happening, but structural shifts rarely announce themselves. If you have felt delayed, understand this. Delay is often dimensional buffering. The universe holds movement until your internal grid can sustain it. The question now is simple. Are you willing to stabilize before you accelerate? In the next chapter, we move into direct activation, not theory, not abstraction. We will walk through each chakra from root to crown with Arcturian intention. You will learn how to identify energetic blocks and how to release them without force. You will understand how sound and light interact with your subtle body. Stay present. Stay open. The blueprint is revealing itself one layer at a time. Now we move from understanding into embodiment. Do not overthink this next part. Your body already knows how to align. Your nervous system already recognizes coherence. You are not learning something foreign. You are remembering structure. If possible, sit upright, feet touching the ground or floor, spine neutral but not rigid, hands resting gently on your thighs or over your heart. If you are listening while walking or driving, simply bring awareness inward. Alignment responds to intention. Take one slow breath in through your nose. Hold for a moment. Release through your mouth. Again, slow, intentional. This signals safety to the nervous system. Safety is the foundation of energetic expansion. We begin at the root chakra, the base of your spine. This center governs stability, finances, physical safety, and your sense of belonging on Earth. In 2026, root stability becomes essential because manifestation accelerates only through grounded channels. Visualize a deep red sphere at the base of your spine, not spinning fast, not forced, simply steady. Now imagine a soft platinum gold light descending from above your head, moving slowly down your spine until it reaches the root. This is the Arcturian stabilizing current. It does not push. It harmonizes. If you feel resistance here, it may show up as tension in your legs, financial worry, or fear of change. Whisper internally, I am safe to evolve. I am supported in structure. Allow the red sphere to become denser, calmer, not brighter, stronger. Move to the sacral chakra just below your navel. This is your creative and relational center. Many of you feel imbalance here, overgiving, emotional entanglement, creative blocks. Visualize a warm orange light glowing softly. Now allow that platinum gold current to move upward into this space. If you feel heaviness, this is stored emotional memory. Do not analyze it. Simply breathe into it. This phase isn't about action. It's about allowing release. Say quietly, I create without depletion. I connect without losing myself. Notice if your hips relax slightly. That is coherence returning. Now bring awareness to your solar plexus, just above your navel. This is identity, confidence, willpower. In 2026, many will be tested here, not through dramatic conflict, but through subtle power dynamics. You may be asked to assert boundaries. You may feel challenged to stand firm without aggression. Visualize a golden yellow sun in this area. Invite the Arcturian current to refine it. If this center is blocked, you may feel heat, tightness, or self-doubt surfacing. The universe is watching how you respond, not how fast you react. Affirm internally, my power is calm. My authority is earned through alignment. Feel the yellow light stabilize into a steady glow rather than a flicker. Now the heart chakra, center of your chest. This is the bridge between lower physical centers and higher perception. Visualize a soft emerald green field expanding gently outward. When Arcturian frequency reaches the heart, many feel unexpected stillness. Some feel emotion rise briefly. Let it move. The heart recalibrates through forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness. Say quietly, I release what no longer harmonizes. I remain open without surrendering discernment. Notice your shoulders soften. That is energetic armor dissolving. Shift now to the throat, chakra, communication, expression, truth. In 2026, words will manifest faster. Be cautious with them. Visualize a clear blue light at your throat. Invite the platinum gold current to pass through it, like tuning a crystal instrument. If blocked, you may cough lightly or feel dryness. Say internally, my voice is precise. My silence is intentional. This year is not about speaking louder. It is about speaking cleaner. Now your third eye at the center of your forehead. Indigo light. This governs perception and intuitive clarity. Many of you are overstimulated here. Too much information. Too many interpretations. Allow the Arcturian current to cool this center like a calm night sky. Affirm, I perceive without distortion. I trust clarity over drama. You may feel gentle pressure or tingling. That is normal. Let it settle. Finally, the crown chakra at the top of your head. Violet white light opening upward like a 1,000-petaled bloom. This is your integration point. Invite the platinum gold current fully into this space, not forcing expansion, allowing synchronization. Say softly within, I am aligned with divine timing. I do not rush what is calibrating. Now imagine the platinum gold, current flowing from crown to root in one continuous column. Your chakra system now acts as a unified antenna rather than separate centers. This is coherence. Remain here for several breaths. If you noticed distraction, that is normal. If you felt nothing dramatic, that is also normal. Alignment often feels subtle before it becomes transformative. Now practical integration. Blocks often reveal themselves through repetition, repeated arguments, repeated financial patterns, repeated exhaustion. Instead of blaming circumstance, ask which chakra signal is distorted. Root instability shows as fear of loss. Sacral distortion shows as emotional overattachment. Solar imbalance shows as defensiveness. Heart congestion shows as guardedness. Throat blockage shows as suppressed truth. Third eye imbalance shows as overanalysis. Crown distortion shows as spiritual escapism. Sound can assist integration. A low hum stabilizes the root. Gentle vowel tones open the sacral. Strong but calm breath work strengthens the solar plexus. Soft chanting stabilizes the heart. Clear spoken affirmation tunes the throat. Silence refines the third eye. Gratitude harmonizes the crown. But do not overwhelm yourself with technique. Simplicity sustains frequency. What is being tested now is not your spiritual knowledge. It is your emotional steadiness. Avoid overexertion. Avoid proving yourself. Avoid reacting to provocation. Your energy field is more influential than your effort this year. As January continues, you may feel subtle opportunities appear. Conversations aligning. Invitations forming. Do not chase them immediately. Observe first. Coherence attracts without strain. You have now initiated alignment. but maintenance determines momentum. In the next chapter, we will explore how to integrate these higher frequencies into daily life, how to recognize synchronicity without obsession, how to manifest from a stabilized field rather than urgency. Stay with this. Your system is reorganizing in real time. Now that you have activated the centers, the real work begins. Not dramatic work, not exhausting work, integration. Many people experience a powerful meditation and then immediately return to old patterns. That creates energetic whiplash. What we are building for 2026 is not a peak experience. It is sustainable coherence. You may already feel slightly different, calmer, more aware of your posture, more aware of your tone, perhaps more aware of your impatience. That awareness is integration beginning. High frequency is not about feeling elevated all the time. It is about responding from stability when pressure appears. And pressure will appear, not as punishment, but as calibration. The universe runs on structure and timing. January is a tuning month. February begins subtle movement. By mid-year, acceleration becomes visible. If you build coherence now, you ride momentum later. If you ignore alignment now, mid-year will feel overwhelming. This is not fear-based forecasting. It is energetic sequencing. Integration means carrying Arcturian alignment into ordinary moments. Washing dishes, sending emails, having conversations, waiting in traffic. If you can maintain steadiness in the mundane, you anchor it in the extraordinary. You may notice new opportunities beginning to orbit your life. Not landing yet, orbiting. A message from someone unexpected. An idea returning after months of silence. A door that once closed, now slightly open. These are early indicators that your field is reorganizing. But here is the prophetic guidance. Do not lunge. This phase isn't about action. It's about restraint. The universe is watching how you respond, not how quickly you capitalize. When your energy field upgrades, your magnetism changes. People will feel it before you announce it. Some will be drawn closer. Others will distance themselves. Do not chase either reaction. Let alignment filter your environment. You may feel tested emotionally. A person may provoke you. A delay may inconvenience you. A misunderstanding may arise. These are not random. They measure coherence under pressure. If you react from old wiring, you reinforce old timelines. If you respond from steadiness, you shift trajectory. Ask yourself in those moments, what frequency am I reinforcing right now? Living your thriving 2026 means becoming selective with attention. Attention is currency. Where you place it strengthens that pattern. Avoid constant exposure to outrage cycles. Avoid conversations that drain clarity. Avoid overcommitting to prove worth. The Arcturian current thrives in precision. Precision in speech. Precision in commitments. Precision in boundaries. You may also notice heightened synchronicity. Repeating numbers. Similar phrases appearing across different conversations. Dreams that mirror waking life. These are not meant to be obsessed over. They are alignment confirmations. A nod from the field that your internal structure is stabilizing. But avoid turning synchronicity into dependency. If you require constant signs to move forward, your solar plexus remains underdeveloped. Trust grows through grounded action, not constant reassurance. There is something quietly aligning behind the scenes, a structural opportunity forming. It may involve collaboration. It may involve relocation. It may involve creative expansion. You do not need to force clarity yet. Continue stabilizing. Daily maintenance becomes essential now. Short morning check-ins. 3 conscious breaths before responding to tension. Brief evening reflection. Where did I maintain coherence? Where did I leak energy? This is not self-criticism. It is self-calibration. Physically support your body. Hydrate more than usual. Reduce overstimulation before sleep. Spend a few minutes in natural light each day if possible. Your nervous system is integrating higher harmonic data. It requires rest. Financially, this year rewards disciplined expansion, not reckless risk. Root stability determines solar success. Build slowly. Strengthen foundations before scaling. Relationally, authenticity replaces performance. If you feel misaligned in a connection, address it calmly. Suppression creates throat distortion. Explosive confrontation creates solar distortion. Measured honesty creates coherence. Creatively, trust slow incubation. Some of your biggest ideas in 2026 will not announce themselves loudly. They will feel subtle at first. A quiet knowing, a recurring concept. Nurture it privately before broadcasting. The collective field is also recalibrating. You may feel waves of global emotion. Resist absorbing what is not yours. The heart chakra must remain open yet discerning. Compassion does not require self-sacrifice. And here is the deeper truth. Thriving in 2026 is less about acquiring more and more about leaking less. Leak less energy through resentment. Leak less through comparison. Leak less through indecision. When your system holds energy efficiently, manifestation accelerates naturally. If you had felt stuck for years, understand something important. Stagnation often precedes structural redesign. What felt like delay may have been reinforcement. What felt like rejection may have been redirection. The universe is not withholding. It is refining. As we move forward, remember this. Alignment is cumulative. Every calm response strengthens your grid. Every honest boundary clarifies your field. Every intentional breath stabilizes your architecture. In the next chapter, we move into sustaining this alignment long-term. Daily rituals, community resonance, and how individual coherence contributes to collective elevation in 2026 and beyond. Stay steady. The acceleration you desire is forming beneath your composure. This moment is building something larger than you can currently see. You did not arrive here by accident, and you are not meant to leave this alignment as a temporary experience. What we have activated is not a moment. It is a trajectory. 2026 is not asking you to become someone else. It is asking you to stabilize who you already are beneath distraction. The universe runs on structure and timing, and this year is structured around refinement before expansion, coherence before acceleration, intention before outcome. If you're listening to this near the end of January 2026, understand something clearly. This month has been a calibration chamber. You may have felt slower than expected. You may have questioned your direction. You may have sensed something shifting without visible evidence. That was not stagnation. That was energetic architecture locking into place. Now the sustaining begins. Daily alignment does not require hours of ritual. It requires consistency. 3 minutes in the morning before touching your phone. Sit upright. Breathe slowly. Visualize that platinum gold current moving from crown to root. Not dramatically, gently. Whisper internally, I move in coherence today. That single intention stabilizes your field more than scattered affirmations repeated without presence. Throughout your day, notice your reactions, not to judge them, to measure them. When tension arises, ask quietly, am I reinforcing old wiring or embodying new structure? This year is less about what happens to you and more about how you respond when it does. This phase isn't about constant action. It's about calibrated movement. The universe is watching how you respond, not how quickly you chase. You will be tested, not loudly, subtly. Someone may underestimate you. A plan may shift unexpectedly. A delay may inconvenience your timeline. These are coherence checkpoints. If you react impulsively, you re-enter old frequency. If you respond with steadiness, you anchor the upgraded grid. What should be avoided in 2026? Overextension, oversharing, overexplaining. The Arcturian current favors precision. Speak when clarity is present. Commit when stability is confirmed. Move when intuition is calm, not frantic. What is quietly aligning? Partnerships based on resonance rather than convenience. Opportunities that feel stable rather than flashy. Creative ideas that build steadily instead of exploding briefly. You may notice fewer chaotic highs and lows. This can feel unfamiliar. Many people mistake drama for momentum, but coherence is quieter, stronger, sustainable. Collectively, something larger is unfolding. When individuals stabilize their chakra systems, the collective field stabilizes. You may feel called to gather differently this year. Smaller circles, deeper conversations, intentional community rather than surface interaction. Your personal alignment contributes to global recalibration, not through preaching, through presence. When you walk into a room grounded, you alter the atmosphere. When you respond calmly in conflict, you interrupt chaos. When you maintain integrity under pressure, you demonstrate a new template. Do not underestimate subtle influence. There will be moments this year when you doubt the shift, when old fears resurface, when fatigue sets in. That does not mean alignment failed. Integration moves in layers. If something resurfaces, it is being cleared at a deeper level. Return to breath. Return to posture. Return to awareness. Hydrate, rest, protect your nervous system from constant stimulation. Remember that your body is the instrument through which frequency flows. Treat it accordingly. Financially, continue strengthening foundations. Build slowly. Invest wisely. Avoid impulsive decisions rooted in comparison. Root stability sustains crown expansion. Relationally, choose honesty over harmony. Harmony built on suppression collapses. Harmony built on clarity strengthens. Spiritually, avoid spiritual superiority. Alignment is not hierarchy. It is harmony. There is a reason you were drawn to Arcturian architecture rather than dramatic prophecy. Your system prefers precision. Your path prefers structure. You are not here to chase mystical highs. You are here to embody steady elevation. And here is the deeper prophetic insight. By mid-2026, you will look back at this moment and realize the subtle changes you made now created visible shifts later. A decision you delayed will reveal perfect timing. A boundary you enforced will protect future growth. A calm response will open a door you never forced. Acceleration is coming, but it belongs to those who stabilized first. Before we close, take one final breath with me. Inhale slowly. Feel the column of platinum gold light from crown to root. Exhale gently. Sense your field unified, not scattered, not rushed. This is your operating frequency now. Carry it into conversations, into work, into silence, into uncertainty. And if this message resonated, if you felt something shift quietly inside you, do not walk this path alone. Join this community. Subscribe to Celestial Insight. Share your experiences below. Let others know what you are integrating. When aligned individuals gather intentionally, the field amplifies. 2026 is not about surviving chaos. It is about mastering coherence. And remember this as the year unfolds. Acceleration favors the aligned. This moment will make sense later.